From the greens of golf to the court of tennis and basketball, the octagon of UFC to the square room for boxing, track of Formula One, and the pitch of football. Join the sports crew on Sport Hall 6 to 7 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays, Fridays 5 to 6 p.m. and 2 p.m. on Saturdays. Here on iMpact Radio 102.1 FM, Lagos. Reviews, views, and interviews, just the way you like it. Exclusive on High Impact Radio 102.1 FM, Lagos. Sports Hub for all the updates and analysis.
Hey, High Impact.
Hi, how may I help you?
Who is the shortest basketball player in the world?
I like your curiosity. I'll tell you. Muggsy Bogues is the shortest player in the National Basketball Association history, listed at 5 feet 3 inches tall. He was drafted 12th overall by the Washington Bullets in 1987.
Oh, wow, that's interesting.
I'm glad you asked.
Good morning, sports fans. Good morning, listeners, and welcome to Sports in a Jiffy on your most exciting breakfast show, the Morning Impact Show on iMpact Radio 102.1 FM. Midweek edition today, the 26th month of June, 2024. We have to reference the man up there because I tell you, June on the wheels, definitely. Welcome to the show this morning. Tiptoeing all of the major stories making the rounds in the ever exciting, ever dynamic, and sometimes controversial world of sport. Serving you the updates. Tiptoeing all of the major stories, just the way you like it, and I tell you, Sportilicious one will be having together on the show. It's the road to the final already. Talking about Euros 2024, England will be facing a better hands, and anyone beating Romania, Belgium, or Ukraine, depending on the result of Group F matches that we play later tonight. And also, don't forget there's going to be Czech Republic, Turkey, or Portugal, possible quarterfinalists, maybe Switzerland or Italy. Of course, yes, you can tell it's a little bit dicey for the English footballers right now. I'm talking about the Three Lions and even Gareth Southgate. Yesterday was a draw for them. Away from that, we'll talk a little bit about boxing. Of course, yes, Alexander Usyk is now looking to vacate the IBF heavyweight title, letting it go rather than defending it against interim champion Daniel Dubois. Dubois will now fight against the top contender according to the rankings, which is going to be Anthony Joshua. We'll be giving you more stories on that particular one. And yes, big stories coming through. I'll talk about the technical advisor for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Yes, definitely hanging in the air right now. And then we're monitoring stories as Samson Siasia will maybe be a part of the crew when it's finally announced. And yes, yesterday the White House debunked rumors of going to get the man in white, talking about Avi Renard Wolves won the AFCON already. Don't forget, he won it with Zambia. And then, but through that, he's going to be taking the French women's team, taking them to the Olympics later next month. Also, updates coming out from the Copa America, where teams are already through to the next round. I go and assist for Leo Messi in 2 games, and also Lautaro Martinez getting 2 goals as well, taking the team straight into the next round of the Copa America. More bits and pieces coming through on the show today. We'll also talk about ex-Super Eagles player Osazio Dewinge, who is now a pro golfer, having graduated from the Professional Golf Association. I tell you, whether you're an early riser or someone who loves the thrill of the game, this is the right place for you to be, because says the early bird has gone all around the world to catch all of the big scores, and I'll be right here to serve it to you on Sports in Jiffy on iMpact Radio 102.1 FM, serving it to you fast with a lot of facts, and I'll be making it compact for you. A soft reminder that you can keep track of this update and more by following us across all social media platforms. We are live on our Facebook fan page at iMpact Radio 102.1 FM. You can also watch us live on our YouTube handle at iMpact 102.1 FM. We're live on X, known as Twitter at iMpact 102.1 FM. To the switch of the net right now, let's get the show on the road, and definitely we'll be starting from the home front, talking about athletic stories this morning. Top officials of the Athletic Federation of Nigeria (AFN) were visibly happy with the return to action of the women's 100-meter hurdles world record holder Tobi Amusan to action after some days off the track due to sickness. Amusan, who eventually led Nigeria's 4x100 meters women relay team to gold medal at the ongoing African Senior Athletic Championship in Douala, Cameroon on Monday. This feat just a few hours after being certified fit to return to action through the AFN officials that they predicted that the hurdler would be among the medalists at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games, which is going to begin next month. Amusan was in her best element as she led the team, also comprising Justina Ekpeboyan, Tima God Bless, and Olayinka Olajide to the gold medal. She had earlier missed her 100-meter hurdles event due to illness. Away from that, still taking other sports this morning, and yes, more talk about the Olympics, because yes, it's less than a month to the start of the Olympics right now. And yes, Nigeria Olympic Committee yesterday said that it is putting everything on ground to surpass the achievement of the country at the previous Olympics. President of the NOC, Abu Gomel, said this while receiving reports of the committees on its constitutional review and the refurbishment of sports infrastructure, especially at the World of Olympic Sports Village in Lagos. Gomel said that 80 athletes are so far qualified for the Olympics, while an addition of 5 athletes were expected to join the team if they eventually qualify. According to him, winning silver or bronze have never been a challenge to the country's athletes, but getting gold. So this, he said, was the reason behind the robust preparation designed for the Team Nigeria ahead of the Olympics. Also, the Secretary General of the NOC, Tunde Kukola, on his part, pleaded with the federal government to release enough funds and on time to enable the country to achieve the desired result at the Olympics. Anyway, from that right now, let's go into the football side of life. Big thoughts coming through from the football world, and then we'll be taking it up and running, starting from Europe, by the way, because there's so much to talk about, so much to look into on the sport in the Jiffy this morning. Don't forget that we're 72 in bits and in pieces. Tiptoeing all of the major stories this morning. I can catch more updates of all of the big stories later tonight from 6 p.m. down to 7 p.m. on the Sports Talk Show on Empire Radio 102.1 FM. 1 hour of banter, 1 hour of rage, 1 hour of views, reviews, and all of the big interviews are coming out from the ever exciting, ever dynamic, and sometimes controversial world of sport. Let's take the recap of the matches that were played yesterday. Now talking about Euro 2024. Kylian Mbappe definitely started for France against Poland at the Euro 2024 yesterday after that injury, but then he got on the score sheet. Same with Poland striker Lewandowski. But then it all ended in a draw between the two sides. Yes, Kylian Mbappe scored a penalty on his return after breaking his nose, but Robert Lewandowski's reply meant France and Poland drew 1-1 in their final group game at Euro 2024 yesterday. The result in Dortmund combined with Austria's 3-2 victory over the Netherlands at the same time saw France finish second in Group D with one win and 2 draws. France will now head to Düsseldorf for a last 16 tie next Monday against runners-up of Group E, which could be Belgium, Romania, Slovakia, or Ukraine. Anyway, from that, talking about other matches that went down yesterday. I'm talking about the Euro 2024. England definitely settled for another disappointing draw against Slovenia. Well, then at the end of the day, they were able to top Group E. England manager Gary Southgate was met with boos and beer cups thrown by his own fans despite his team topping Group C. Slovenia also progressed to the knockout stages of the Euro 2024 thanks to a 0-0 draw. So many heroics coming out from Jan Oblak, who is the keeper of Slovenia, and also their star striker Benjamin Sesko yesterday night. And the Three Lions were already assured a place in the last 16, but can expect more criticism after failing to improve on underwhelming performances in edging past Serbia and drawing with Denmark. Not too good campaign for the Three Lions, by the way. And then you can always come for the head of the manager. Talking about Gary Southgate, maybe his selections, maybe he was not getting it right, but then it was abysmal. It was a poor performance by the Three Lions yesterday. Slovenia definitely sitting back and make sure they soaked it all in against the Three Lions. And now Southgate made a statement with his team selection, resisting the calls to make mass changes. Conor Gallagher replaced Trent Alexander-Arnold in the only alteration from the opening two games. And if England Bulls were looking for a reaction by showing faith in the other team who have started all three matches in Germany, he was left disappointed. Slovenia are now 9 games unbeaten, which included beating Portugal 2-0 in a pre-tournament friendly. Anyway, from that right now, let's talk about the Copa America. Because yes, Argentina are now through to the next round of the Copa America after winning 2 games. The coach of the team, Scaloni, says Argentina showed self-belief in the late 1-0 win over Chile. World champion Argentina showed their steel and killer instinct as they beat Chile 1-0 yesterday to book their place in the Copa America quarterfinals. Lautaro Martinez, 88 minutes winner, delighted the 82,000 overwhelming pro-Argentina crowd at the MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. It leaves Chile Copa America winners in 2015 and 2016 needing to beat Canada on Saturday to have the hope of staying in the tournament. Argentina are chasing their 3rd straight major title after their Copa win in 2021 and World Cup triumph the following year, and the confidence that comes with success was evident. And despite valiant resistance from Chile, Lionel Scaloni's team never lost belief as they delivered another performance full of grit, allied with their flair and imagination that delights their fans. From the Copa America talks right now, let's go to talk about other sports. And yeah, just like I mentioned, the Wimbledon is upon us already. Come next week, 1st of July, the Wimbledon is going to be kickstarting. Talk about the 3rd Grand Slam of the year. And yes, big at least I'll be looking to be a part of that particular one, though might not be as big as you're thinking. Of course, there's a couple of big names as well. I might be missing out of it too. Let's start with stories coming out from the Eastbourne, where Cameron Norris' disappointing season continued as he suffered another exit, first round exit at Eastbourne with a straight set defeat by Emil Rozovori. Norris was replaced as British number 1 by Jack Draper last week, lost 7-6, 6-3 to the Finnish world number 88. The 28-year-old had a below par 2024, winning just 14 of his 27 matches and slipping to 44th in the world ranking. He will not be seeded at this year's Wimbledon, which is going to start on Monday. And then there was however a stunning win for Britain's Gilles Oshie, who took a spot in the draw as a lucky loser just 45 minutes before the match against 6th seed Mariano Navone. And the world number 359 made the most of it with a 6-4, 6-2 win over the Argentine. Away from the ATP right now, let's go into the WTA. Of course, yes, whatever your agenda is, you are definitely on my agenda on the Sports in a Jiffy on 9 Power Radio 102.1 FM. Britain's Emma Raducanu says she is doing things at her own pace following a short first-round victory over Sloane Stephens at the Eastbourne. The 21-year-old has been criticized in recent weeks for opting to skip the French Open and deciding not to play for Great Britain at this summer's Olympics in Paris. And after beating fellow former US Open champion Stephens 6-4, 6-0, Raducanu scribbled "at my own pace" and drew a winking face on a TV camera lens. Raducanu was launched into the spotlight in 2021 when she ended Britain's 44-year wait for a women's Grand Slam singles champion with a stunning US Open victory, but then she has not reached that same height since then, and her 2023 was nothing to write home about. Of course, yes, we can talk about it being plagued with a lot of injuries. Still the Sports in a Jiffy right here on 9 Power Radio 102.1 FM. A short reminder that I can be a part of the draw that will be happening this morning on the Morning Impact draw for the iCash Splash. All you have to do to be a part of the big draw is to log on to www.icashsplash.com, www.icashsplash.com. Select the number of tickets you want to purchase. You can purchase as many tickets as you want, because the more tickets you purchase, the more your chance of winning is going to be. And in case you don't have a smartphone, you can use your bat phone. Just dial *347*972 # *347*972 # to get into the draw. The draw will be happening 11:40 this morning, and you can stand the chance of winning up to 25,000 naira. With just 500 naira, you can win up to 25,000 naira. For you, I would definitely be looking to key in today's. It's the Sports in a Jiffy on 9 Power Radio 102.1 FM. I'll be back after this time out. Don't cheat on me. Our big stories coming through.
It's about to go down.
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 So you just won yourself 25,000 naira.
Whoa!
Amazing!
Juliana, did you play a certain game to win money during the course of this month?
Yes, I played.
You played, Juliana. How many times did you play?
I played once.
You played once and you won, Juliana. Woo! what you're walking away with? 25,000 naira. For your 500 naira that you played, 25,000 naira, honey.
Oh my goodness, yesterday was my birthday, so I'm so
Yesterday was your birthday. Yesterday was my birthday too. This is so much fun. Congratulations, Juliana. I'm super happy for you. This is the perfect birthday gift.
Yes, thank you.
Now you've got 25,000 naira in the bag.
Congratulations, myself.
Congratulations to yourself. I like that spirit, Daniel.
iCash Splash is powered by Lasho Trading Services Limited and licensed by Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Authority. Not suited for anyone under 18. Play responsibly.
Welcome back to the show, Still Sports in Jiffy, right here on 9 Radio 102.1 FM. And yes, we're just taking sports stories from all around the world. This morning, 7 to you fast with other facts. I'm making it compact for your listening pleasure. Right now, let's quickly go into the world of boxing, where Alexander Usyk is no longer the undisputed champion after giving up his IBF belt. Let's hear from the horse's mouth.
Everybody, people, Anthony and Daniel, listen, I know IBF title important to you. Tell it my present to you on September 21. Guys, слава Богу за все, слава Україні.
And yes, definitely just 5 weeks after becoming the first undisputed heavyweight boxing champion in nearly 25 years, Alexander Usyk has given up one of his belts. Usyk will beat Tyson Fury on a split decision on 18th of May to add the WBC title to his WBA, WBO and IBF collection. However, the Ukrainian says he has vacated the IBF belt, which could now be up for grabs for the winner of the anticipated bout between Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois. Dubois is the IBF mandatory challenger and is expected to fight fellow Brython Joshua at Wembley Stadium on 21st of September. Ukrainian Usyk has requested his IBF not be stripped, so the undisputed title can remain on the line when he fights Fury in their rematch on 21st of December. But then the IBF, according to its rules, had to strip Usyk if he did not fight their mandatory challenger next. Britain's Lennox Lewis was the last undisputed heavyweight champion prior to Usyk in 1999, though that was in 3-belt era before the WBO title was officially recognized in 2007. Away from that, let's bring it back home right now and let's talk about another former pro coming out from Nigeria. Talk about Super Eagles forward Osazio Dewinge was now graduated from the Professional Golf Association. The 42-year-old who retired from football in 2018 expressed his love for the game of golf and pride in his recent achievement. And now in golf, it's different. Sometimes it can be lonely, just you and your caddy if you have one. But the PGA itself feels like a family. That's according to Osazio Dewinge. Osazio Dewinge, now a professional golfer. I mean, going from a group sport to a sport that is just going to be you. You can ask like us Tiger Woods, by the way. Osaze, don't forget, he earned 62 caps for Nigeria, scoring 11 goals during his football career. Wish him all the best in his latest venture, by the way. See the sports in a Jiffy on 9 Radio 102.1 FM. Before I quit the wrap this morning, I'll give you a couple of transfer bits, just as we have them on the back pages of the major dailies, because I tell you, the summer is upon us already, and a couple of players will be looking to turn on your own, and then moving from one place to the other. Let's take news coming out from Nigerian players, by the way. And it's been said that Liverpool are looking to improve the quality and depth of their attack, and the name of Ademola Lookman is lately in the limelight. According to report, the futures of the Nigerian playmaker Anteon Kopemas Atlanta is up in the air. To word of suitors, they have slapped the price tag of £60 million on each of the influential duo who helped them win the Europa League last time. Report have also claimed that the above mentioned fees out of reach of the Italian Serie clause, but the Premier League teams can reach an agreement. And yes, away from Ademola Lookman, still a couple of transfer bits coming through this morning. Because yes, this summer is upon us already, and definitely players will be looking to move from one place to another. Top story this morning is that Barcelona, Manchester United and Manchester City are amongst the clubs in the race for RB Leipzig midfielder Daniel Olmo. The 26-year-old notched 4 goals and 5 assists in the Bundesliga last season, attracting the interest of several top European clubs in the process. And it's spotted that Olmo has a release clause of €60 million, which is valid until July. And away from that right now, Fiorentina are said to be in talks with Barcelona over a move for Victor Rogo. La Viola wants to sign the Brazil international forward on loan with a permanent option included in the deal. I'm talking about women's footballer. This morning, England goalkeeper Mary Earps is closing on a move to Paris Saint-Germain on a free transfer with a Manchester United contract due to expire this month. It's been said that United have been trying to lure into another deal since last season, but then the goalkeeper has refused to extend her contract with Manchester United, bringing an end to a recent run of form with Manchester United. The 31-year-old who got signed from a world record fee from Arsenal, having remained with United, and then she helped the Manchester United women win the FA Cup just last season. And she also signed for United from Wolfsburg in 2019 after United won promotion to the WSL and gone on to make over 100 appearances. Don't forget that she's now a member of the British Empire, because you can call her Mary Earps MBE. Sports in a Jiffy it is, and I'll be serving it to you in a Jiffy. This is what I'll be calling the wrap on the package this morning. Many thanks to you for being a part of the show. Do want to join us later tonight on the Sports Up Show from 6 p.m. down to 6 p.m. 1 hour of banter, 1 hour of rage, 1 hour of views, reviews, and all of the interviews. I'll be bringing it to you as we see it. Talk about top stories making the rounds in the ever exciting world of sports. Alright, Jajiboye is signing out this morning. Stay with us as the Morning Park Show continues. Omobolade Oladepo is right here to take you through the rest of your morning. Stay sporty, stay active, drink enough water to stay hydrated. Most importantly, do well to stay safe out there. Go out there and be the best version of yourself. Don't forget, a big draw will still be happening this morning by 11:40. If I were you, I'll pick up my phone right now and dial *347*972#. Play with 500 naira and you're able to win up to 25,000 naira. Good morning, listeners.
From the greens of golf to the court of tennis and basketball, the octagon of UFC to the square room for boxing, track of Formula 1, and the pitch of football. Join the sports crew on Sport Hall, 6 to 7 p.m. Mondays and